Please welcome the valedictorian, Sage Joseph Wynn.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to my fellow classmates of the Southmoreland class of 2015. We spent some of our best and most formative years together, and we should be very proud of what we've done. To the Southmoreland School Board and administration, teachers and faculty, thank you for everything. I know I'm speaking for many of my classmates when I say that the teachers at Southmoreland really care about us. With everything we've done, they have been there to help us. This year especially, with college applications and scholarship after scholarship, writing recommendation letters and reading essays for us, usually at the last minute, and running down to guidance to get transcript after transcript. They've never hesitated to help us. I'm grateful for all they've done. I know that they've prepared us for our future endeavors, and I know that they will still be there to help us even after we walk out these doors. To all of our parents and family, we couldn't have done it without you. Your love, support, and sacrifice made everything we've done possible. To my mom, dad, and my family, you made sure I had experiences that have shaped the person that I am, and I thank you. I'm certain that all of us here tonight have something in our lives that we are very passionate about, something we all enjoy doing or learning about. For me, my passion has always been learning about people in history, what they believe in, their impact, and what they have done and sacrificed so we can have what we have today. So I would be somewhat remiss if I didn't just briefly share the historical significance of this day, and that is that our graduation day is the late President John F. Kennedy's birthday. Even at a young age, he had an indelible impact on my worldview of what I believed are important virtues and principles. I'm honored today to hopefully share that same inspiration that was instilled in me with you, my classmates, particularly what I believe to be the prevailing messages that he stood for. The idea that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves, and that we have an obligation to work for the betterment of us all. Kennedy once said that one person can make a difference, and everyone should try. I know how much of a moral platitude that may sound, and I know how hard it is to believe that one person, like you, can really change the world. You might think that one person, a completely unassuming drop in the bucket, can't make a difference, but you're wrong. I think we sometimes become so entangled with the day-to-day goings-on of life that we forget to take a step back and remember that each and every one of us is just one human being. And that is the most absurd and wonderful and spectacular thing that anyone can be, just one human being. Because each and every one of us is part of something so much greater than ourselves. We are all part of the human experience. We are all travelers on a journey that has spanned millions of years, and we all reap the benefits of those who have come before us. From the first humans who sparked the flame, to foster civilization and introduce the most human of sentiments into the world, compassion, virtue, temperance, charity, where there is none before, to all those who have succeeded them, greater and lesser alike. I remember a graduation speech that Dr. Molnar gave 2 years ago, where he said that the air that was contained in Julius Caesar's last breath now had enough time to perfectly diffuse into the atmosphere, and that every breath we take, including the one that we're taking right now, contains a part of Caesar's last breath. It contains a part of the first breath that Kennedy took 98 years ago today. The people who have come before us have not left us. The same blood that flows through them still flows through us, and the same air that they breathe is still breathed by us. And all the hopes, dreams, and desires of every person who has ever lived, who has tried to make this world a better place, now rest with us. It's our turn to carry their torch. The past and present come together in harmony to make up a story, the story of all of us. And it's the most beautiful story in all the universe, because as far as we know, it's unique to us and us alone. Imagine that the next time you look up at the stars, that to all the innumerable stars and galaxies that are visible to us from this tiny rock, and to the great expanse of space and time that stretches before us, we humans are the sole heirs. And you, all of you, are a part of that. The word commencement means a beginning or start. This is our beginning, and you can let it take you anywhere you wish. If you want to be an entrepreneur, become one. Leonard H. Goldenson was born and raised in Scottsdale and later went on to found the ABC television network. If you want to be a reporter, become one. Herbert Morrison walked the same streets of Scottsdale that we all have, and although we may not know his name, we do know his immortalized words owe the humanity as he reported to the nation the Hindenburg crashing before him. This area has given rise to famous doctors and lawyers, businessmen, and even an NFL Hall of Fame. We are beginning here, just as they did. and we can also do great things. We can also make a difference. As I look out at the audience today, I see many people who have gotten to know very closely over the last 12 years. And I know that each and every one of you has the ability to succeed in whatever your endeavors may be. Regardless of what you do in life, regardless of where you go or what you become, you can always be comforted by the fact that you are truly part of something divine. Don't forget that we are all in this together. And even though we are the sole heirs of our past, we are not the sole heirs of our actions. It is our responsibility to be kind, to be tolerant, to make sure that what we do has a positive impact. Water seeks its own level, and humans are much the same way. The more we strive to be good, the more good there will be. We can take the actions in our lives to set the standard, to set the level. We now stand at a precipice of human history. Human progress races forward at speeds we never thought possible before. The last 100 years have been the most important in our history, and I've no doubt that the decades to come will only surpass those that have preceded. And someone, someday, 100 years from now, may be mentioning the way we impacted the world. The torch has been passed to us at this most important time in human history. The world needs people to rise to the occasion now more than ever, to raise the level. It needs people who are willing to go beyond that which divides us and focus on that which unites us. It needs people who will work for the progress and betterment of us all. It's time for us to come to foster the best qualities of the human experience. Congratulations to my fellow graduates of the class of 2015, and I wish you all the best of luck in the future.